You certainly took your time. The invention of apology does not legitimize failure. Let us get down to business without further ado. It is my understanding that you need some kind of evidence against your opponent to be used in your Senate. Something to prove the existence of his business relations with my husband. Fortunately, my husband keeps thorough records of all such dealings. Ptolemy keeps all ledgers detailing his business transactions in his palace in Alexandria. We shall pay a visit to my dear husband. It might be beneficial for you to make his acquaintance, don't you think? That's not a problem. The people of Egypt will not prevent us from traveling, and my husband is probably looking for a reason to talk to me. Was it a secret? I didn't know. I have a very close relationship with secrets. They tend to reveal themselves to me. Assassination? Is that how your glorious republic works? I'm sure our enemies would never stoop so low. Jest notwithstanding, Ptolemy has very publicly offered us safe passage. Killing either of us now would ruin his reputation in perpetuity. Splendid. I have already informed Ptolemy about our impending arrival. Let us quickly be on our way. This could give us an opportunity to end this war. I get the feeling Ptolemy is willing to parley. And yet you take action all the time without consulting me. We depend on each other to make sound decisions. It is safer to travel separately. We shall meet in Alexandria.
We are ready to deploy the Legion. Consistite latus in ripa fluminus! Battle is joined. How shall we proceed? Yakete pila! One of our manifolds is about to break! Combattante Vestra Praesi! The battle is won! Salchi e sopravdate! How do you wish to deploy? Congregate copius in dextro lato! The men are close enough to engage. Agite scorpiones! One of our manifolds is about to break! Centuriones! Infernalia! Praise Mars! The day is ours! Tabanacola valetudinaria collocate! way, Legate.
I think the locals are gearing up and getting ready to attack us. Our scouts have seen small caravans headed to a stockpile. Weapons, most likely. Let us burn it all to the ground before they can stage more attacks. Given it's a weapons cache, I expect our opposition to be well armed. As to the size of their force, though, your guess is as good as mine. Their stockpile should be our priority. I don't think they will resist too much once their precious weapons are already lost. Our way, Legate.
Our healers have requested some new supplies and equipment. I believe we have the needed resources.
Stick to the plan! We will defeat them! As one, we must do the same.
Can someone get this for me?
Are you all right?
Enemies! Sound the alarm!
I'll be ready for them. The moment they reveal themselves, they are dead.
Know when to quit!
I will handle this alone, if I must.
Fight! Fight for the freedom of your families! Still problem. Vengeance will be mine!
If you see the enemy, duck and I will shoot.
I will take you with me to the afterlife!
Inhuman monsters! They're going to kill us all! I'll be ready for them. If you see the enemy, duck.
We've won! There's just one left to do.
The moment they reveal themselves, they are dead.
There you are. Well done. I have just arrived myself. Let us enter.
One moment. We need a solid plan before we go in.
I'm pretty sure the Legatus has a plan.
If I may provide one piece of advice, do not seem too friendly with Cleopatra. She and Ptolemy are already at war. If they sense how close your alliance is, the Pharaoh may find it prudent to have her executed.
You should invent a reason for our absence, but let us refrain from starting a fight we can't win. The palace is full of guards.
May Serapis bless this meeting of peace.
Welcome to Alexandria. We've been expecting your arrival. I hope you will like the accommodations.
You dare address this Roman instead of your rightful queen? Unlikely, given that it was I who arranged this meeting. Even then, it's just rude to address a subordinate in the presence of a ruler. We are in Egypt. It is my land. As long as we are here, everyone is my subordinate. You'd better remember that. Charmian! You disrespect me at your own risk.
The Roman delegation has arrived. Inform the cooks.
Welcome to Alexandria, honored Romans. May Ra's light shine upon you.
Do not wander off. You are in the palace of the most divine...
I'm going! Stop chasing me, by the goddess!
You're lucky the Pharaoh didn't have you executed, idiot girl.
Wow, rude! You want me to call down a curse of Ubasti upon you? Because I've just about had it with you people!
You can't curse me.
Try me, you'll see!
Just go home. The Pharaoh is expecting important guests.
Huh? Oh, I'm Raya, priestess of Ubasti. I've had a really rough day.
The cat goddess. She is greatly revered among the people. How has my blithering fool of a husband offended you, dear?
It's a long story. Well, actually, I guess it's pretty short. He's throwing a festival of Serapis in Memphis. It's going to cause so much trouble. I waited here a month to get this audience and then... Oh, they were all counting on me back home, and I blew it. We worship the old gods in Memphis. He's doing this against the people's will. It's disrespectful. I may have lost my temper a little.
And yet your head is still attached to your shoulders. Perhaps my husband does retain some small measure of respect for the old gods.
I guess?
We're looking for a place where books and ledgers are kept. Do you know it?
The library? It's the building right over there. Good luck in there. I'm going to go find a corner to cry in.
You are a mess, girl. I will sit with you.
All right. Thank you. Do you like cats?
You are in the presence of Ptolemaeus Theos Philopator, he who rules over land and sea, this world and the other world. of the dead and of the living. He who is the face of the sun and the will of the Nile.
Hello, husband. You look particularly pathetic today.
It is always good to see you, honored wife.
It is customary to greet a foreign ruler with a bow.
You have trained him well, my dear wife.
Like all Romans, he responds well to discipline. Well, I think we are all sufficiently acquainted, so shall we begin?
Very well. There seems to be a lot of animosity between the different parties in this meeting. This kind of thing serves no one. Let us talk. I am sure we can reach a meaningful and satisfactory solution to our conflict. I am merely an advisor to His Majesty, here to protect Rome's trade routes. Legion? By Minoa, of course not. Marcellus and his men are here for my own protection. They are my Praetorian Guard.
A living god does not have friends.
His Majesty understands us and our objectives in this region. It is natural that this brings us together. There seems to be a minor disagreement between a husband and his wife. You seem to be taking sides. Ill-advised, in my opinion, but I'm sure there's nothing I can do to dissuade you. Marcellus, take Hortensius and help them. But do as you're told.
This is inconvenient. We need to find those documents, but we can't do it with Loco's men hanging around.
They don't look formidable. I think we can kill both of them easily.
I'd be really happy if we could get rid of them without leaving behind more corpses. Calida, you're good at talking to people. Invent a reason for at least two of us to leave. Or be less charming, maybe, so I can send you away to find those ledgers.
This is unacceptable. I need access to the library so I can continue my work.
Under no circumstances may the accountant be disturbed. Pharaoh's orders.
But I have a duty to continue the chronicle.
There's nothing I can do.
What a waste. Poor kid's only crime was coming to Egypt.
It was an unfortunate breach of etiquette.
Unfortunate? This man was butchered.
There are rules and regulations about dealing with regents. One ignores those at one's own risk, especially within the walls of the royal palace.
You think this is Cleopatra's palace? Egyptian customs are obscure in ways beyond the way a half-senile Sarwus can explain.
I can only agree. We shall discuss things over wine.
Fine. But that belly of yours will be the death of us one day.
Now that the unpleasantries are out of the way, I assume we may finally discuss business.
Excellent idea. We have plenty of food. The Nile provides. Bring food for our guests. Prepare a feast at once.
Despite possessing endless wisdom, His Majesty is not used to dealing with Romans, especially not those with no position in the Senate. Let us slow down and clear some things up first.
I've traveled all this way so I can talk to my husband. I have absolutely no intention of watching two arrogant Romans exchange thinly veiled insults.
A peace treaty? Are we at war? In my experience, soldiers often die. Your proconsul should have been careful. We do understand your anguish, but starting a war would be a bit of an overreaction. Don't you think? Perhaps. Let us first hear what you have to say.
Will you continue gossiping like old fishwives, or will we get to discuss terms finally?
All right. Let us hope Cinerus's incessant chatter will keep them busy for a while. But I'd say we have some time.
The question is, how do we get into that library? Magistar would know.
This is the kind of sneaky thing you excel at, Calida. What do we do? That's right. Worst case scenario, some old librarian gets angry. I don't like where this is going. You think that will open the door?
I don't know. I'm improvising.
Looks like they're renovating here. Think you could squeeze in? We can distract them, maybe.
Calida can easily seduce that sad old man.
She's the only one who fits through the hole. One of us will have to handle the distraction.
I do not do mild violence. It does not please the crowd. There are still many people watching us. I have an idea, Calida. Would you let me try? I have an idea, Calida. Hand me the things you found. I may be able to use them.
Looks like they're renovating here. Maybe.
So he finally granted an audience to that strange priestess.
He did. I doubt she'll leave that throne room alive the way she...
Are you aiming to fashion some kind of tool out of that? Now, what are you going to do with this? Looks like they're renovating here. Hey, why are you smashing the workbench?
I need the wood. You will see.
You really gave it the full Bestia Tabat treatment. It's no use at all anymore. You really gave it the full Bestia Tabat treatment. It's no use at all anymore. You lunatic! I can't believe you actually are setting the palace on fire! That is Actually pretty clever.
Help! I think there's a fire!
So you want a permanent solution to our disagreement? Intriguing, we must admit. Let us hear your proposal.
My proposal is quite simple, darling. You shall cease your attack, and I shall assume my rightful place on the throne.
Ridiculous, as always. And when you sit on this throne, what should we do, we wonder? The Roman seems to think quite highly of you, sister. How long have you been fucking him?
I will fuck whomever it pleases me to fuck. And that certainly does not include you.
Roman, what did she offer you in exchange for your allegiance? Well, we'd call that a bargain.
Well, I believe the best course here would be to arrange some sort of co-rule, granting both parties equal power.
Equal?
Indeed. That way, everyone's happy, and Rome continues to benefit from our trade deal. They might. As far as Rome is concerned, that is an acceptable outcome.
We have questioned the witnesses in the garden. The guard was killed by one of the Queen's servants.
That is fantastic, Marcellus. But if you're here, where's the rest of our visiting party?
They are relaxing outside. I thought.
You thought? Why do you keep trying to do things you're not good at? Why did you leave a potentially dangerous group of people free to roam these halls?
With all due respect, Senator, you are overreacting. There are royal guards posted all around. It's not like they will set the palace on fire.
That was a close call. I hope the library will be all right. Stay out of the way? I should save my scrolls and ledgers. Oh, sorry, I was just talking to myself. Who are you again? My name is Claudius Tranquillus. You need accounting? There are no ledgers. I'm telling you the truth. The senator has given me strict orders not to write anything down. All the numbers are in my head. I didn't mean to do anything illegal, but the pharaoh said he would have me executed if I left. I did write that. It was for someone else, for the man who leads Wixie. He wanted a list, so I made it as hard to read as I could. I was never told. I don't think anyone knows, even in Wixie. We just know him as the Great Shadow. The proconsul's death brought a lot of attention to what we're doing here. I think it was the Pharaoh. I really wish I could, believe me, but they will kill us both if we try to leave. I will do whatever you want. I never meant to do anything wrong. Thank you.
Your Majesty, there's a fire in the library. Well, do you want me to douse it? Of course not. I just wanted to... It's... Leave us, Lokagos, and do not come back until the fire is doused.
Evidently, the place is falling apart under your incompetent rule.
What's your endgame here, Legate? Not a single drop was shed before you appeared. We could have found a better solution to all of this. I should surrender. For what crime? You started this war on the pretense that Egypt was behind the murder of our proconsul. Remember?
Your Majesty, the fire is spreading. We need to get you to safety. Is this your doing, Roman? Seize them!
Your Majesty, if I may. We promised these people safe passage. I cannot allow the death of another Roman on foreign soil.
Very well. The next time we meet, it will be on the field of battle. You will regret making an enemy of me, Roman!
That was an interesting experience. Bestia had the ingenious idea to burn down the palace. Not exactly. It turns out there are no written records. But we have a witness instead, Tranquillus, the man who keeps records for Loco and the Pharaoh.
He believes it was Ptolemy who killed Lucullus, so there's nothing we can use there.
Although it does mean our casus belli was sound, which is a great relief. Additionally, he confirmed that Loco is stealing tax money from Rome, and he is willing to testify before the Senate. Unfortunately, that will not be possible until we invade the city and capture this palace.
I am glad that I was able to help you in this matter. But I refuse to spend another moment in this palace until I am its mistress. Come, we must leave. We're leaving.
Esteemed leader of Romans, it is not my place to send for you, but I will not let propriety stand in the way of what needs to be done. The matter I contact you about should be of great interest to you. Our great immortal Pharaoh has organized a festival in Memphis to rally support. He intends to legitimize his rule by the approval of Serapis himself. The old temples are restless. If you fail to act, there is no doubt this will be perceived as a victory for the Pharaoh, and thousands may enlist to his defense. Equally, this presents an opportunity for you. Foil his plans, and the Pharaoh will be exposed as an ineffective leader who does not have the favor of even his own dynasty's gods. Please meet me in my temple in Memphis as soon as you are able, and I will tell you of my idea. You will not regret it. May Ubasti favor you with a multitude of lives. Raya.
Greeks, Romans, foreigners everywhere in Egypt. It's all Cleopatra's fault.
Shh! Keep your voice down. You very nearly got that letter in divine words, but fortunately, the cats led me to a Greek scribe who knows the Roman symbols. Sure, this happens all the time. If I follow a cat for a while, eventually it will lead me to where I need to be. Even I don't know I need to be there. I wasn't looking for a scribe, but the cats knew. Forever? It is forever old. It's always been here. A lioness came here once, burning with wrath. She was cooled by the waters of the Nile, transformed into a gentle cat, and settled in the temple. The cat is a holy creature. They live between the realms of the living and dead. To be a friend to cats is the greatest blessing imaginable. May your grain store be home to many cats. I know I overstepped my bounds in doing so. We only met very briefly, but I think a collaboration would benefit us both. As I wrote, the Pharaoh is arranging a festival of Serapis in Memphis. Serapis is a new god, more Greek than Egyptian. If you sabotage his festival, that will show everyone that he does not have the favor of the gods. Cats are not to be unleashed. They are dignified and mysterious creatures. If we can convince the priesthood of Sobek to join with us, those who remain faithful to the old gods can spread dissent throughout the festival. Then we are just in need of a few violent men to start a riot. Naturally, I thought of you. Does that mean you'll do it?
And have you cared to run this plan of yours past any of your sisters, Raya?
I am sorry, Tenor. I didn't mean to presume.
You speak of having to convince the priests of Sobek. Well, you have yet to convince the priestesses of Ubasti. Perhaps it would be wise to start there.
Help me save the lions from the arena.
That would certainly be a strong showing of good faith.
Indeed. The owners of the arena stage shows where the condemned are thrown to the lions. But lions should not be kept in captivity.
It is an affront to the goddess. We have appealed to them many times, but they are greedy and cruel.
Help me confront the hunters and release the lions they have captured. Then my sisters will know that you are a servant of Ubasti. Really? Oh, I could hug you right now.
That was easier than I expected. I will wait here. Return when you have proven your good faith, Romans.
I'll go get ready. Meet me at the hunter's compound.
I mean you no disrespect. It was rash of Raya to invite you here without consulting me. To go through with her plan will require us to put much faith in you. We are much obliged. The arena and their abuse of such proud and noble animals has been a sore spot for us for many years. This is not a mere test. You are doing us a great service. Is there... That she is. She came to us when she was a small girl. She was orphaned by some terrible tragedy that she has never been able to speak of. And she wandered the desert for many weeks. Then one day, she just showed up on our doorstep and made herself at home. She said she followed the cats to us. Does it not? I knew at once she belongs with us. Of course, cats and women share a special connection. Only women are meant to serve the goddess. Fewer every year. It has been a long time since we were able to throw a proper festival in her honor. But there are still some who pay tribute to the old gods. Enough that we can keep the temple beautiful for her.
It will be nice with a good, old-fashioned festival.
How can you have an old-fashioned festival about Serapis?
I have seen them myself. 3 great strong lions, 1 male and 2 lionesses.
That will be an excellent spectacle.
Whoever fights them will not survive. I will bet on that.
There you are. I'm all set. There aren't too many people around, so once we set the lions free, they should have a clear path out of the city along the Nile. The lions are kept at the back. The poor things. If you beat up the hunters, I will unlock the cages. Well, first of all, lions will definitely kill you before they eat you.
I assure you that is false. I have heard many gladiators scream in agony while they were eaten in the arena.
But secondly, I have a way with cats of all sizes. I'll do what I can to keep them from eating you. Just stay out of their way as much as you can. Follow me.
This girl is a few threads short of a toga.
Enemies! Gods protect me!
Find the place.
The Romans started this.
Warriors of the Nile! Do you need help, warriors? We shall fight together. I'm covering this angle.
I'm even here right now.
There! The enemy! Let us stop them together! For Natura, let us move!
Aid me now, please! It's all right. You're going to live.
I'll shoot as soon as I see the enemy! Let's band together and move! There, the enemy! Let us stop them together! Cross that line, and I will send you to the other... That must have hurt!
hands heavy.
By the Pharaoh, have you lost your mind? Attack the enemy! No, I'll shoot as soon as I see the enemy! I'm covering this angle!
Why you are still standing?
Cross that line, and I will send you to the underworld. I'll shoot as soon as I see the enemy!
Roman cross!
Oh, Anubis and that! Judge me fairly at the scale!
There is strength in unity.
You'll be fine.
Covering this angle! Cross that line, and I will send you to the underworld!
I think this is the last of them.
Covering this angle! I will send you to the underworld.
Silent all of a sudden, huh?
Oh, you beautiful baby. Please be still. I will release you from captivity. It is the will of Ubasti. You should maybe stand back a little bit. I'll be safe, but I don't know about you. The lions are free! They did frighten some of the fishermen along the coast, but no one was hurt. I don't understand how people could keep lions in cages like that. It just isn't right. Let's go back and tell Tanner how well it went. Come along!
He wants to pay you with beer? How's that better than money?
Well, I can't drink money.
You can buy beer with money.
That's too much effort.
Raya has told me everything. I am very impressed, Roman. You have certainly proven yourself. She is favored by the goddess, no doubt about it. We are all lucky to have her.
Convincing the priests of Sobek should be no trouble at all. Old Nachte rails daily against the pharaoh.
I will speak to him myself on your behalf. It is as you say. He will welcome this chance to bloody Ptolemy's nose.
Come with me to the plaza in front of the Temple of Serapis. I am told the pharaoh is likely to make an appearance. A speech, most likely. He likes the sound of his own voice. No! Pay attention to your own plan. If you are seen to attack the pharaoh, all of Egypt will turn against you.
Ptolemy may be a god, but he's not a hero to his people. Let's not turn him into one. That depends on who you're talking to. We believe Serapis is a new and foreign god who seeks to replace the great Osiris.
The Greeks seek to replace our gods. Then they will replace us. But they know nothing of the cat. The cat endures. It would be an honor to have the queen on our side. She understands the people. If she comes with us, the pharaoh will be furious.
A furious foe can be dangerous. Especially one that is as powerful as Ptolemy. You would also be risking the queen's life.
This is going to be so great!
I will send a courier with a formal invitation to Her Majesty.
We will show those pisspots whose gods are greatest!
Mind your tongue, Raya!
Sorry, Tender.
You there, you look like a scrappy sort. Are you in need of healing supplies?
Wait, stop. I know that man. Legate, do you trust me? You've done much for me, but I've repaid in kind. I need you to do something for me now again. Lure that merchant, him there, selling survey, to alleys back there, behind the buildings. Fine, you are right. He knows something I need, someone I must find. Maybe I will kill him after. Help me or do not help me, but don't tell me what to do with this man. Good. I will hang back a little. Don't tell him it is about me.
A Roman, and an officer no less. It's good to finally meet some civilized people around here. Please, come closer. Come closer. Do you like what you see? A Roman! And please, come closer. Come closer. Do you like what you see? The liberator of Asia Minor. My people owe you much. You have freed us from the shadow of a true tyrant. I am Habron, a humble merchant from Bithynia. I don't, but I accept food products and medicine and what have you in exchange for my goods. If you're looking for something, I may... Oh, I'm quite sorry, but I really can't leave my stall. All right, I understand. Give me a moment, then I'll be with you. Let's meet over there behind those buildings.
Why are they running around, armed? Are they afraid of being attacked in the middle of the city?
Romans show off by displaying their weapons.
Hello, Habron.
Hello? I'm sorry, have we met?
Do not play idiot. We are well acquainted. My name is Deanera, but you know me as Zerici.
You must have me mistaken for someone else.
You killed my sister.
No, I didn't. All right, yes, I remember you. I did not kill your sister.
Where is Silvius now? Tell me.
I haven't seen him in years. Last I heard, he was back in Rome. He holds an important position in the Collegium Bacchus.
Thank you. That is enough.
Well then.
Just one left now. Good idea. No one saw us, I think.
There are a collegium dedicated to underground orgies of drunken debauchery. The Senate can ban them as hard as they want, it will do nothing. I may have participated in some of their events in the past, before they were outlawed. They're funded by fees collected from the participants of their events. All membership is kept secret, of course. Every event is held in a new place. Finding them will be very difficult.
I will find them.
I have little doubt you...
I have healing plants and poultices for all illnesses.
This is a really bad idea. Frankly, I don't know how you managed to talk me into this. I am anxiously waiting for you to reveal it. My dear husband is about to speak. Not a bad plan at all.
People of the Nile, honorable men of Memphis and their virtuous wives, we have descended today from the great Serapeum for the sole purpose of addressing you.
People of the Nile, I speak to all. To the honorable ones and the dishonorable alike. To younglings and to orphans. To the widows and widowers. I speak to you all. I speak for you all.
Hear that murmur of approval rising from the representatives of the old temples? You've got the people's attention, my queen.
Ah! Our beautiful but naive wife! You can be the queen of the damned, the honorless, and the weak. As everyone knows, we're the pharaoh of the true Egyptians. Our ancestor Ptolemy Soter petitioned and brought Serapis to Alexandria. And the old gods made way to accept him, recognizing his magnificence.
Did any of the old gods leave Egypt? I think they're still here, and they seem unaware of the permission or recognition you are talking about.
Our queen speaks the truth! Ubasti tolerates Serapis, but would never be replaced by him!
People! Listen to me! The old gods are just that. They're old. With our help, Egypt will be home to better gods.
Better gods? In what way is Serapis better than Osiris?
In this time of turmoil, this festival shall be our gift to the people of Egypt. Let us all unite under the protection of Serapis and defend our freedom against the foreign invaders!
Is this your idea of rulership? Sacrificing the people because you're not man enough to defend yourself?
Not even Serapis would stand by that. He stands by the brave and strong.
How dare you! We are more man than your foreign plaything can ever hope to be!
Your tongue is truly honeyed, Roman.
The old gods shall rule forever. Children of the Nile, fight for our queen!
Get me out of here!
My queen, we must leave as well.
Good luck, my friends. I will see you soon.
Help! Someone stop them!
Have patience. Let them come to us.
Protect me from this cat. It's out of control.
They've all gone mad.
You did today, Legate. You have done the Egyptian people a great service. An act of kindness like this will be remembered.
We are all beasts looking for an excuse to sink our fangs into each other's throats. You gave them an excuse, Legate. They accepted gladly.
Bestia, that was deep thinking, formulated adequately. I'm impressed.
Thank you, Magister. I strive to be better.
Legate, before you go, I have a request. I wish to come with you.
Oh, good. I've been wanting a pet cat.
I have lived in Memphis for so long and I like it here, don't get me wrong. But it's so boring. Cats are meant to wander free, not stay cooped up in a temple all day. Yay! Thank you! I'll go grab my things. See you back in your camp.
May I tempt you with a saluete, as they say in your land? My inventory is almost cleaned out this evening, but I'm sure we can find something for you. A little bit. I export a lot of my wares to Rome, actually. Knowing a little bit of your language helps. Feel free to look around and do not hesitate to ask me if you need something specific. It takes time and persistence. There are countless herbs in the world and they can do anything. Some of them burn well, others emit a nice smell, and some of them are so potent they will open the gateways to the realm of the old gods. We do have some herbs if you want to make posca. That is a Roman drink. These herbs are not so common, however. They will flavor the vinegar in a very different way. You will find it to be a refreshing and fortifying drink. If you buy these herbs, I will include my special recipe for you as well. Very good. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And here is the recipe as well. If you're looking for more to buy, I also carry hemlock. Not suggesting you'd ingest it, of course. Please don't. I don't have much, mind you. It is a powerful poison. You must be careful with it. Here you go.
Good day.
Day.
What a mess they made of Memphis.
Guess we'll be hitting Alexandria soon.
I'm gonna set fire to the library.
I've seen rowdy.
Why? Let's be real. History will not remember me for anything good.
Oh, eh?
You don't want to be remembered as the man who... burnt down the Library of Alexandria.
Maybe I'll race you to it.
My hands are still shaking. I can't get his... Face out of my mind. The look in his eyes.
It was too much. To decimate the Legion, to punish a few infiltrators. It's not right.